Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Subnautica. Looks like we got a little present here. Thank you. Thank you very much, Sea Monkey. Our plants are coming along just great. So is the base. We now have so much more room. Now, for today's agenda, I have a couple things in mind. We're going to go to the pilot's last known position here right now. There are still some things we have not found there. In fact, probably the main thing that is there we still haven't found, as well as revisiting the mining cave that we ran into in the previous episode. I think that will be good to visit. You guys also mentioned the Fire Robotics Center that I visited last episode. I completely missed the hydraulic fluid that was there, and I need that hydraulic fluid in order to extend the bridge to get to the other side. So I don't know if that's something we will do this episode or not. Also, we still have not made the laser cutter. We can do more exploring inside of the Mercury 2 ship, which is right here. I think, I could be wrong, that the last blueprint to the prawn suit is in there. And I would love to get the prawn suit. That's going to make resource gathering so much easier as well. Even just exploring the deep depths without losing too much oxygen will be nice too. So here's the marker. I don't know how deep we need to go, but I assume it's close. I do like that about this game, I will say, is it doesn't just give you the immediate location. You kind of have to do some exploring, whoops, to find it. Maybe we'll find some brand new blueprints we haven't seen before yet.
You came within range of data that might help with the construction of a new storage medium. You must continue to investigate.
I don't have to do anything you want me to, Alan. Leave me alone. Ooh, we're getting really deep here.
I strongly sense my people's technology nearby.
Alan?
A body component is near.
I will hurt you. This is pretty cool looking. It's super red down here. What are these glowing red things? Let me take a look. Flowering spore. Let me look at this real quick. A floating spore emitted by the grand cotton anemone. The spore is slightly more buoyant than water and floats, suspended in its biome and carried along by ocean currents. When the spore brushes against an acceptable surface, the spore breaks open and a seed latches on in hopes of growing. Okay. So it does say harvest for use in advanced material production, so that might be useful to have. I do see some more stuff here we've never seen before, like cotton anemone. I think that's how you pronounce it, anemone. You guys know I'm not great at pronouncing words, so forgive me if I'm wrong there. But let's keep exploring here. I'm sure we're heading in the right direction. If not, we're definitely exploring new things. Wow, that thing is huge. What is that? Oh, wait, here's more ruby. We definitely need ruby. Grab that as well. Bada bang. Let's see. What is this? Ooh, nickel. We probably need nickel, so we'll pick that up. Let's scan this big guy. Grand cotton anemone. Okay, so this is like the big one. I guess let's read that as well. One of the largest multicellular organisms in the sector of 4546b. The grand cotton anemone is hard to miss. This species propagates by emitting a steady flow of spermatoza, reminiscent of flower pollen, that are forced out of its opening as a result of gas exchange. Okay, so collect eggs for use in advanced fabrication. It's kind of creepy looking. Lots of stuff nearby here. Ooh, okay, here's a little green thing. That's promising. Let's pick up some more nickel here, and let's get back into chug-a-luggin'. We'll continue to follow these green lights and maybe see if it takes us to a cave system or something. Okay, so there's the green light. We need to kind of follow and see where these other green lights are going. I mean, it is possible it's heading in the direction where I just came from, but let's go deeper. I'm a little bit nervous right now. Deeper is not always good. We've known that in the past. Oh, here we go. Here's another one. Hopefully this is bringing us to something promising and not dangerous. Ooh, okay. We know those things are kind of dangerous. Oh, God. Don't mind me. I'm just another fish, just like you. I promise. So we can go straight left or right here. I think we're going to just go straight. Let's see where this leads to. This looks like a little pathway. Yeah, here we go. Here's some arches. Ooh, okay. This looks like another area we can jump out of and enter into. I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know if we actually need like a tablet or anything to get inside here. I hope not. Let's see. Whoa. What is this place? This is really cool looking, actually. This looks like a little paradise. This also looks like the place where people get ambushed in cartoons. Ooh, a skeleton? Let's scan this. Architect component. Oh, this is probably what Alan was talking about. Architect skeletal structure.
Is very dense, able to handle heavy forces. A good frame for my new form.
Are you okay, Alan?
It is not often that I gaze upon the form of a fallen architect.
Is this place another sort of sanctuary? It's peaceful. Beautiful, even.
As the bacterium spread, the continuation of life became uncertain. This is a place to reflect.
I think I understand.
Okay, so this is probably some like memorial site or something for fallen architects, dead architects. Well, let's read on this skeleton that we just scanned here. Here we go. Architect skeletal structure. This is what we just scanned. A dense synthetic skeleton structure made from unknown alien components. It is estimated that the skeletal material would score a 10 on the Mohs test for material hardness. Not sure what the Mohs test is. It is highly resistant to shattering due to its incredibly strong impact strength. Okay. That's interesting. I'm curious if someone like Margaret would use that type of material for weapons or whatnot. Let's head back to Chug-a-Luggin here, and we will continue in our search for the pilot's last known position. I'm going to try to probably go a little bit higher back towards the surface if I can. I'm already a little lost, unfortunately. But yeah, I think we probably went a little too deep for where we were actually supposed to go for the pilot's last known position, but that's okay. We found something kind of interesting there. We're able to scan it. What is this? Looks green. I don't think I've seen this before, actually. Let me scan this. Uraninite crystal. Oh. I know we've definitely seen that in the first Subnautica game, but I don't think we've actually found that in Below Zero. So that's a good find. Oh, here's another monkey nest. There might be some blueprints there. Let's take a look here. Ultra capacity tank fragment. Oh, I think we actually need that still, right? Oh, sweet. Okay, so we got 2 out of 3. So we are going to need 1 more of those. That's going to make exploring so much easier. I think I accidentally just killed a sea monkey on accident. No one saw that, right? Okay, let's maybe keep heading. Let's head over here, maybe? I don't see anything. Ooh, I see lights, though. Okay, there's another light. Let's just follow these lights here.
Didn't I tell you to stay away?
From what? I don't even know who you are.
Marguerite Maida's the name.
Margaret.
You're on my turf.
Great. Can I come in and warm up?
What part of go away do you not understand, Altera?
I'm not with Altera.
Margaret, are you there? I promise I won't kill you. Well, I don't know if that's actually the issue. Please don't kill me either. I'm gonna enter into your base now. Oh, wow. There's the prawn suit. Can I scan this? Maybe I can scan this. Customized prawn suit. Ooh, dude, that's awesome looking. It has like a sword on it. That's awesome. Okay. Margaret? Hello? I know you said don't come in, but that usually means... Oh my god!
I told you to stay off my land.
I know.
You trained that thing?
Next
Whoa.
time I'll let him tear you to ribbons, Altera.
I'm not with Altera. I'm Robin Ayu. I'm looking for information about my sister Sam. I think you might have crossed paths.
Bull crap. I suggest you take the time you need to come to your senses and then get off my sea base. If you're not Altera, why don't you disable that damn tracking satellite tower instead of barging into my sea base? Maybe once Altera's off my back, I'll remember something about your sister. There's some junk on that table that might help. I couldn't get it to work.
Interesting. That is a huge Leviathan skeleton. It's kind of creepy. Let's scan this. Is this what she was talking about? Snow Fox fragment. Oh, we needed that. Now we can make the Snow Fox. Test override module. Beautiful.
New blueprint synthesized.
Here's a PDA. We can listen to that.
That far out to sea, swimming back for land wasn't an option. I'd die from exhaustion long before I made it to shore. All I could do was survive long enough to wash up somewhere. I felt a suction, and suddenly, there were vast jaws rising out of the water towards me. It had taken hours for the Reaper's corpse to float to the surface.
Oh, gosh.
Using the knife, I clambered up her flank and got a perch on top. I figured she'd float for a few days at least, enough for me to catch my breath. But would she sink before or after I died of thirst? I had a knife, a repair tool, and 3 liters of water. At least I wasn't gonna die of exhaustion. Now, those Reapers, they're practically all muscle, but there's some fat in there. I was able to keep warm and drink the water. And I didn't have much, but I had that repair tool, so I had a spark. It took a week to light that first fire. And I know more about the burning properties of Reaper fat than I ever cared to. I had to ration fires, but as they burned, I could smoke meat that I carved out of the beast's rib cage.
I'm gonna repair this real quick. It sounds like we need to do a little thing for Margaret in order to get the information we need about Sam. It was a pretty interesting and adventurous story she was just telling there. She's definitely not someone you want to mess with. That is for sure. I'm very thirsty right now, and I was hoping Margaret would politely offer me something to drink, but to no surprise, that didn't happen. Oh, you know what? Actually, before we leave here, can I scan any of these buildings? We already have the large base, obviously. Ooh, large room glass dome fragment. See, that's what I was wanting. Something like that. Okay, so, like I was saying, I think there is some sort of mission that we need to do for Margaret here. So let's head back up to the surface. I think we need to take out one of those radio towers. Okay, so we're getting pretty thirsty here. We're on the verge of hitting 0. So I need to find some fish that I can hit and eat. So let me do that real quick. Try to get a couple of points of some water here.
New creature discovered.
No, get off me. I'm already dying of dehydration. Let me eat this. That didn't give me any water. Oh, I might die. This is not good. This is not good at all. There's got to be some fish around here. Bladderfish, right? Let me eat this, please. Give me -4 water. No way. No way this is going to happen. Wait a second. Wait a second. I have a fabricator, I think. Oh my gosh. I totally forgot I had a fabricator in my sea truck. Well, that's like our 4th death this series. It's okay. Let's go ahead real quick and let's unmark all of our beacons and markers here. I believe we need to go to one of these towers. So maybe let's head up the Delta station. And then maybe at that point, we can actually turn off the communications tower. Okay, so the last time I was at this communications tower, I believe there was some sort of prompt here. But I just didn't have the necessary equipment or a blueprint or something to turn this off. Let's see. Let's climb this tower here. Test override module port. Ooh. Okay, so we did get a blueprint for the test override module port, right? As well as the Snow Fox. I do want to make that. Oh, that needs magnetite? Okay, we're going to have to do some searching for magnetite as well. Here it is. Okay, we need a parallel processing unit, lead and copper wire. Okay, so I don't think we have the blueprint for that yet, which means that's the next thing on our list in terms of driving this story forward, which I don't know exactly how to go about doing that. I don't know where to find it. Well, I think we're probably going to just continue on with what we had planned for this episode then. We have the pilot's last known position, so we just did that. That's completed. So the next thing we need to do is revisit the mining cave. And then after doing that, we can do one of a few things. We can either find a new place to build, or we can build a laser cutter tool and revisit Mercury 2. So we'll just go with the flow here and just see what happens. But I'm thinking that revisiting Mercury 2 will probably be a good idea, just because we did quite a bit of building last episode. It would be nice to try and get that ultra high capacity tank before we do more exploring, but I'm not exactly sure where to find it. Let's try to figure out where that mining cave was. I think it was somewhere over here. Could be wrong.
2,000 years later.
Okay, so it looks like we actually finally found the mining place that we were looking for. That took a lot longer than I thought it would, but like I said, I probably should have put a beacon here. But one of you guys were saying that I actually can fit my sea truck inside of here and navigate deeper inside this place with it. Now, I don't know. Oh, there we go. That actually worked out. I thought I was going to actually have to, like, turn it sideways or something, but no, I just had to go a little bit further up top there. But perfect. Okay, so we did find some blueprints while we were here up top. We already scanned those. Now we need to go even further down and see what's down here. I'm kind of curious and honestly a little scared. I don't know. There's some sort of weird monsters down here, but I think we'll be fine. Thankfully, we have the depth module that goes up to 650 meters, so going too deep shouldn't be an issue. We do, however, need to be on the lookout for the blueprint for the test override module. I'm not exactly sure still where to find that other piece, but we'll keep our eyes open. It does look like there is a little blueprint here, possibly. Let's hop out and check out what this is. Hopefully it's something good. Thermal plant fragment. Ooh. 1 out of 2. Okay. One thing I did forget to mention was... Whoa, what are these things? The heck? Rock puncher? Looks dangerous. One thing I did forget to mention was I did head back to the base and fully charged my sea truck. I also got up on food and water because I was pretty low on those as well. I didn't want to die while I was down here. Or even worse, not have a way to get out of here. So... Auto wreckage located, survivors confirmed. Altera has released voice recordings which confirm survivors of the Aurora crash. The transmission came from trade ship Sunbeam, which was passing nearby when it detected their SOS. Hey Altera, we've gotten one of your birds in the soup over here. Looks like they took static survivors. We're moving in for a closer look. While the number of survivors is not yet known, nor the true state of the ship, it is now known that she has landed with her hull largely intact on planet 4546b. Smaller than Earth and largely waterbound, it is thought that the planet has a breathable atmosphere and hopes have been raised all around. The Sunbeam is registered as a 5-seater cargo vessel, insufficient to evacuate the crew or cargo off the Aurora, but perhaps enough to assess the situation and reassure shareholders at home that their investment is secure. Wow. They really have the people in mind, don't they? There is at least a 1-month delay on transmissions from that region of space. In the meantime, Altera is working on every possible solution, including an innovative idea to transmit the blueprints for a purpose-built rocket, which could be constructed using materials salvaged from the Aurora and a planet itself. If the crew could begin their long journey home now, the rescue teams can meet them halfway, shaving off months off their return. That's interesting. So we're finding out further news. Oh, I totally missed this. Oh my gosh. Sorry to cut myself off. I've actually been really curious where I'd find the final prawn suit fragment, and it was right in front of my eyes. Almost completely missed it. So we can now make the prawn suit, thankfully. That's going to be amazing. But like I was saying, yeah, it's pretty interesting. We're starting to figure out more information for the backstory and how everybody got lost, and not only that, but kind of like where the whole world is in terms of like figuring out where all these humans are on this alien planet. It almost kind of reminds me of some of the things that we've seen in the past with humans being lost in different areas. Let's go ahead and listen to this. Mining site delivery.
Oh, hey, Parvin. Can I get you to sign off here?
What is all this?
I don't know. Some kind of measuring equipment? Lil said she'd send someone over to set it up later.
Ah, alien science nonsense.
I wouldn't say that. Should ask her to show you some of her findings. It's pretty interesting stuff. There might really be someone down there.
You ask me, the scientists have too much control over here.
What?
I'm serious. Look around you. This mining facility extracts every mineral your scientists use to make their equipment. Their bases, their scanners, even your little sea trucks.
I wouldn't call them little.
Do you know the name of a single person who works down here?
Well, I know you, Parvin.
Ah, tell Lillian she's wasting her time. There's nothing down here but workers, and we already know we don't spark her curiosity.
That's kind of sad. They have so many people down here working, and they don't know any of their names. But this does intrigue me a little bit because it sounds like this is a good mining place. So we might find some resources we haven't seen before. Let's check this out. Looks like we have a little data box here.
New technology
Headlamp.
acquired.
Ooh, that could be nice, actually. Here's another PDA. Let's listen to this. Was explained ion signature linked to the Aurora's disappearance. An unusual ion signature on the edge of Altera space has scientists baffled, and some have drawn a connection with a similar echo detected around the time of the Aurora's reported crash landing. How the two might be connected is an open question, and many in the scientific community maintain they are unrelated and explained by natural phenomenon, or even Altera secretly testing new technologies. Which it kind of sounds like they are. Fuel has been added to the fire by Altera's refusal to release its full data on the Aurora accident, and recent indications from sources that they will be revising up their list of expected casualties, without revealing where this information is coming from. It has now been months since the Sunbeam went quiet, with no new information. The salvage teams continue their long journey to 4546. We will continue searching these depths in our sea truck. Let's head back up here. We did see like a little narrow area that we can possibly go into, so I kind of want to do that real quick before we do. I just noticed I didn't scan this. Is this scannable? No. Okay. Oh, here's a module.
Technology acquired.
Suit jump jet upgrade. Okay. See, I'm glad I went back through here. I just wanted to make sure I didn't forget anything, including like scanning this if I needed it. But that's good. So now we have a jump jet upgrade for the prawn suit whenever we make that, which I will be making very soon. Let's bring the sea truck through this little area right here. Ooh. I don't think it's actually going to fit. We're going to have to get out.
It is both reassuring and unsettling to rediscover this site after being in storage for so long. My connection to the network grows stronger, however slightly. I hope you will continue to search for more of these.
You know, Alan, I think I'm just going to keep you inside my head forever, if you don't mind. I don't think I'll ever free you. You're stuck with me now. Scan this. Architect artifact.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Ooh, that's kind of creepy looking. Let's head back into the sea truck. This might be everything that's down here. I'm really shocked that we haven't found magnetite. You would think magnetite would be down here, but it's not. Or I'm missing it. Looks like there's a fragment right here. Did we already scan this? Thermal plant fragment. There should be 2 out of 2 here. I don't think I actually ever used the thermal plant inside of Subnautica 1. Let's go ahead and head back up to the surface here. I think we've explored everything that this mine has to offer, which is pretty cool. Ow. So let's head back to headquarters here, and I'm going to make a laser cutter so that we can get past all the sealed doors, well, maybe not all of them, as many as I can, inside Mercury 2, because that is one place that I still haven't fully discovered.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Oh, I just noticed our power is on 20 out of 500, so, I mean, we got to get out of here anyways, but we'll restock with better fuel here. Okay, so we have made it back to Mercury 2. Let's go ahead and get out here. It would be awesome if I could bring my actual sea truck inside here, which probably can to a certain extent. I can't go through here? Really? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and find an entrance into here. Here we go. And we will destroy our first sealed door. So let's do that now. We'll bring down our laser cutter. And let's see what's behind this guy. Ooh, nice. Okay, so there are oxygen plants inside here. That is good to know. Were there oxygen plants in here the whole time? Because if there were, I'm fairly certain I would have used them. But I do remember actually at one point I wasn't using the oxygen plants because I thought they took down your health. Here's a supply crate with a solar battery in it. Ooh, what is this? Parallel processing unit fragment. Okay. Supply crate, battery, we'll pick that up. More water, a nutrient block. We definitely need both of those things. Oh, here's the... We've seen this before. We were on the other side at one point.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
We're actually doing fairly well here. Let's go ahead and cut open this next sealed door. Hopefully there's another oxygen plant in here. We might be in a dangerous spot here. Okay. Oh, do they reflate that quick? Okay, we'll grab this one too. They do reflate pretty quick. I didn't realize that. I thought they're kind of a one-use type of thing.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, maybe we do want to exit then. Hold on. Don't die on me, John. Oh, sea truck's right here. Well, that's interesting. We might have to go back in there, but I feel like we explored a great bit of that. Let's take a look at the blueprint that we got. I'm not sure what it was. Parallel processing unit. Wait a second. Oh my gosh. Okay, wow. That's crazy. I didn't even recognize that. Parallel processing unit fragment. I didn't realize how big of a find that was. That's actually the thing we were looking for the test override module. So we need to find 2 more pieces of that. I can't believe I completely overlooked that. That's super funny. Let's try to open this real quick if we have enough oxygen to do so. This is sealed. Let's see if my Subnautica luck is still with me. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, it is. This is so crazy. I guess it's not as crazy now that I'm like already here.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Guess it's pretty obvious that the other 2 were in here. So we just still need to find 1 more. Okay, well, I did quite a bit of searching and was not able to find the 3rd fragment. Now, I kind of have a hunch that it could be in the other part of the Mercury. I know there's 2 parts. I don't exactly remember where the other part is. I just remember seeing it in a separate area. I think we're going to just head back to headquarters here and get this chug-a-luggin hooked up and powered. I got to repair it a little bit as well, but I'm very happy with everything we found today. We found plenty of blueprints. Super excited to try out the new prawn suit, the drill arm, as well as build the snow fox. I think we're going to call it here for today's episode. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. Helps out the channel. I'm a small channel, and if you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one.